Thank you for joining us for a brief TracPrac orientation for Florida International University clinical instructors. TracPrac is a mobile clinical evaluation management solution. Our solution is an educationally centered app and desktop access. It automates the traditional paper methods of collecting clinical performance and evaluation data. First, let's talk about your access. All the instructors are enrolled and registered into the system by our team. All you need to do is go to your inbox and find an email from TracPrac. It will be from info@vestigohealthsolutions.com. We sent them to your FIU email addresses if you had one. You will go find the email and click on the link and set up your password. Then you'll be able to log in at the TracPrac website. Using your email address, the password you set up, make sure you hit the Instructor Radio button. Here's a few housekeeping tips. Number one, if you forget your password, TracPrac does not retain your password. You can use the Reset Password link. An email will be sent to you, and then you can reset your password. Number two, please avoid Internet Explorer. The preferred browser is Chrome, but other browsers work as well. Just do not use Internet Explorer because it is no longer supported by Microsoft. And then third, we have support 7 days a week. You may chat with us online at our website using the Contact Us icon in the lower right-hand corner, call or text us or email us. We also have a learning center on our website that has many documents and videos to walk you and the students through the process. First, we want to give you a brief overview of the actions your students will take to log their clinical days. There's two great ways to track your clinical activities. Students will have access to an app on their Android Google Play or their iOS Apple. They will also be able to log on a desktop if needed. The first thing the students will do when they come to a clinical location will take out their phone and quickly log in. It takes about 1 minute. They will hit the green Start a New Session button and then be brought to the screen where they will select their location. The app is GPS enabled and we have added all your clinical locations into the system. If they're working from home or doing a virtual clinical, they will select no specified location from the location dropdown. If they're at a clinical site, they will be able to select the name of the hospital or clinic that they are at. Then they will select the instructor name, click Save, and then they can put their phone away. They can come back at the end of the day or during a break, post-conference, or debriefing, and they can add their skills and at least one diagnosis that they perform that day. They simply need to hit the Add Skills button and select from our skills categories. By choosing a diagnosis category, they will be able to simply tap on the screen and select a diagnosis. They can add as many as they like. They can also select a skills category and add skills in this same way. Once they're done adding their skills or diagnosis, they will hit the Done button at the top of the screen and be brought to the skills detail you see in the middle here, number 5. They will add their participation role and say whether they assisted, observed, performed, and then add notes and save. They have the ability to come back and add additional skills or diagnosis, also editing any notes they need to by clicking the yellow icon. At the end, they click Save and End Session to submit over to the instructor for validation and evaluation by you. Students also have the ability to perform the same tasks we just reviewed on the app, also online on a browser using our web check-in at TracPrac.com. They can start a session by clicking the check-in button on the screen and then create a new session and add all skills and diagnosis if they do not have availability on their phone. Now let's talk about what instructors do. After students have logged and submitted their activities to you via their app or a browser, you will see their activities on your instructor dashboard at www.tracprac.com. You'll log in and be taken to the home screen. You'll scroll down to the activity log to view student submissions. You can review all of the session information, including the location and start and end time. To select the student record to validate or evaluate, all you need to do is click the red required action box. You'll be taken to a screen where you can rate all skills and diagnosis at once. You need to check the Select All box and then click the Rate All button as shown on the screen. You can also rate each action individually by clicking the Give Rating button. Next, you'll see the Give Rating screen. You'll choose a detailed rating, and then you'll be able to give faculty feedback and comments. Then at the bottom, you'll select at least one customized tab that applies to your all's competencies, and then hit Give Rating. Once you have rated a student session, it will be found under the History tab. Instructors also have the ability to run reports under the Reports tab. This concludes our brief tutorial on how to use TracPrac for instructors. Please reach out to support via email, calling or texting, or live chatting on our website with any questions. Remember, we do have a learning center at our website that has lots of videos and PDFs on how to perform any actions for instructors within TracPrac.